And Danny Hope is with us now. I think everyone wants to know about the quarterback situation, so let's start there. You've got a lot of different guys who played for you last year. They're all here. How do you see it sorting itself out?
Well, we have some different options, and excited to see that we've been able to come out and execute offensively, regardless which quarterback has been in the huddle, our number 3 or number 4. We're still able to go out and execute our offense. I think a lot of that has to do with the experience and the reps they got last year when we had so many injuries. Right now, Rob Henry's number 1. He didn't get many reps today. He's under the weather a little bit, but he played a lot last year. He does a great job with the offense. He's a tremendous leader for us. We came into camp with Robert Marve as number 2, coming off of his second ACL surgery. He's behind a little bit. I think he's going to be fine, but he's not ready now. So he's gotten some limited reps. And then Caleb Turbush really shined in camp. He got a lot of reps. Big, tall, strong quarterback who's been in the program for a while now. And he's ran the offense very well. At times he's been exceptional. And then Sean Robinson got a lot of reps the last couple of days with Henry and Marv out. And Sean got some playing time last year and is far along. So we're in good shape from a number standpoint for this upcoming season. Still a little bit unsettled as a result of Robert Marv's knee not being ready yet, but in good shape from an experience standpoint and some numbers.
Coach, this is your 3rd year. You can clearly see the team developing physically. Most impressive is the speed. Tell us how you've increased the speed and how that's all come about.
Well, it's been a big part of our master plan in the recruiting process is to become a much faster football team. I look back about 3 years ago, Coach Tiller's last year, and when the season ended, I thought we might have had 5 or 6 guys that could run in the low 4.5s or faster. We timed our football team a couple weeks ago. We have 18 guys that ran 4.5 or flat or faster. So I'm assuming we probably have 18 guys that can run into 4.5s or faster. So we have a lot more sprinter type guys on our football team. And I think it really shows up front on the offense and defensive line. We've tried to recruit guys that we felt like were athletic enough to have a chance to play defense and big enough to go to offense. And that has served us well. We have more big defensive linemen as a result and more fast offensive linemen as a result. So I think our team speed has increased significantly at the skill positions, and I think we're a lot more athletic on the offensive line now than we have been the last 2 or 3 years, and I think it's a good sign for our program.
Coach, Rob Henry was your leading rusher last year. I'm not sure that was by design.
Right.
Tailback position, can you update us on the tailback position?
I think our run game potentially looks strong. I think we're better across the front at the offensive line positions. We only had 2 starters coming back on the line last season. We have several guys that have either started or played a lot, so I think it starts there. We get Ralph Bolden back. He's an outstanding player. He was a second-team All-Big Ten player 2 years ago. We bring in a junior college transfer, Akeem Shavers. He's really talented, physical, and fast. We also have Jared Crank, who's a big back, about 240-something pounds, that's been in the program, and he's a talent. And also Reggie Pegram, that played some last year as a freshman, and he's a lot more sure. So we have 4 running backs that we feel good about for this season. Rob Henry was our top rusher last year, and we still have kept some of that quarterback run game alive in our offense. Last year we were able to be effective running the football, even though the opponents knew that we were limited from a passing game plan standpoint. So I feel good about our run game with Rob Henry coming back, our offensive line having more firepower up front, and more horses in the backfield.
Having those horses up front, being consistent with an offensive line, you're going to have a new starter there. But what about the ability to allow the ball to be thrown down the football field when you have a veteran offensive line like you have now?
Well, last year at this point in time when camp ended, we were really concerned about our ability to protect the quarterback, particularly in the pocket. We had a brand new center who had never played in a college football game before, or he had never even played the center position before until camp had started. A brand new right tackle who had not played football for a year, had never played offense in college football. We're a lot further along, a lot saltier with our protection. We have a better chance of establishing a pocket. I think that'll allow us to take some shots downfield early in the season. We were a neophyte at the protection part of it this time last year and much further along now.
How do you replace the production of Kerrigan?
It's going to be tough. We don't have another Ryan Kerrigan on our football team, and I don't know if anyone else on our schedule does either, but the production is what we have to produce. We're a fast football team in the back half. We're more experienced at the linebacker position now. I think we're further along now at linebacker than we have been the last 3 years, and we're very fast in the secondary. We have some big, strong defensive linemen. Some of those guys can match up and manufacture some pass rush, particularly inside with guys like Bruce Gaston and Kawan Short. What we fall short manufacturing with our defensive line. From a pass rush standpoint, we can bring pressure from the secondary, and we're fast in the back half. We have linebackers that can run, in the 4.6s, and secondary guys that can run in the 4.5s or faster, so we can bring pressure and get hits on the quarterback from a blitz or pressure standpoint. And I think we have enough big, strong guys up front to manufacture the pass rush with our D-line as well.
Head coach of the Boilermakers, Danny Hope. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks for being here with us.